Okay, so in the last lab, we have completed a C program till 32 practicals, right? That write a C program to read and store the roll numbers and the marks of 20 students using an array. We had taken the brief about the syntax, how to declare an array, how to read the input from the user, and how to store it into the array. And I have said you that I am doing it with the 5 persons. You have to do with all the 20%. You have to take the array of 20 students. Is about write a program to find out the odd and even numbers from the list of 10 numbers using an array. Okay, so what you need to do is in the 33rd practical, you need to take an array of 10. So what you need to do is you need to take the user input. Okay, is my voice clear now? Okay, so what you need to do is you need to take the array of 10, and then you need to check if the a of I, as we are denoting the array with a of I, array elements. So a of I modulo 2 is equal to 0, then you need to say it in zero that the number is even. And for the odd numbers, if a of I is not equal to, sorry, modulo 2 not equal to 0, then the number is odd. So this is how you need to implement this. I'm giving you the time of 5 minutes. Implement this, and else I will show you the code. So the steps are given to you. You need to take the array of 10. Then in the for loop, you need to check for each and every element whether it is odd or whether it is even. So giving you 5 minutes, implement this, and then I will show you the code of this program, and will explain you how what I have done in the code. Hello? Am I audible to you all now? Is my screen, is the program visible to all? So what I have done is I have taken the array of 50, then the size of array from the user, that how many elements user want to enter. Then for reading the input from the user, I have taken the for loop, that is scanf. With this scanf statement, we can read the input from the user, and I have stored it into the array A as A of I, even, and check the condition. If A of I modulo 2 is equals to 0, then the number will be printed in the even numbers. And for odd, if A of I modulo 2 is not equals to 0, each and every element of A of I will be checked in both the loops, executing the so the size of array I'm entering as 5. Elements is 12, 45. So the even numbers 12, 56, 2, and odd numbers are 45 and 1. Any doubts? Those who were implementing this, you can refer to this. Shall I move towards the next? Any doubts in this? Or shall I move towards to the next practical? Sorry for the interruption. moving on to the next program is to find out the maximum from the elements in the one dimensional area. So from the area of 10 or any number entered by the user, you need to find out the maximum from the array. So to find out the maximum from the array, what you need what you need to do is take an array, read the input from the user, then initialize the max with the first element. Max with the first element of an array, that is a of 1. So max is equals to a of 1. And then in the loop compare each and every element with the max, and if it is greater than a of 1, if a of I is greater than a of 1, then max is equals to a of I. At the end of this, when all the elements of the array will be compared with a of 1, at the end of the iterations we'll get the max. So I'm giving you 5 minutes. Try to implement this, else I will show you the code. If you have any doubt in the logic, then just let me know. Anyone who is implementing the code, who is doing the program, or shall I show the code? So what I have done over here is taken the variables, the array variable a, I for the loop, n for the maximum number of elements I want to enter in the array, and max to find out the maximum from an array. So entering the size of an array, first element, I have kept the first element, initialize max with the first element. Then I'm going to compare each and every element with the max. If max will be greater than a of I, then max will be initialized as a of I. And at the end of the loop, when every element will be compared, then we'll get the maximum number of element in our output variable max. Executing the program. So entering the array size is 5. Then 12 will be the maximum element for the array right now. Then the other elements of an array 20, 15, 2, 16. So the maximum from all the elements entered in the array is 20. Any doubts till now? Okay. So moving on to the next practical. Next practical is to calculate the average geometric mean and harmonic mean of n elements of an array. So average of any array is total divided by the n, total number of elements divided by the how many elements it is. So if I'm doing the for the 5 elements of an array, then addition of all those 5 elements divided by the 5. That is the average. Then geometric mean is the sum of all the elements of an array raised to 1 by n. And the harmonic mean and you have to calculate the harmonic mean for n elements of an array. So first calculate the sum of all the elements. Average you calculate by your own, and then just let me know. I'll be giving you 5 minutes. Calculate the average of an array. Once it is done, then just let me know. I'll move ahead with the harmonic mean and the geometric mean. So what is how I can calculate the geometric mean for any? Geometric mean is the sum of all the numbers. For example, a of 5 plus a of 0 plus a of 1 plus a of 2. A is my area, so I'm considering the three elements. So addition of all three elements and raised to. So I can say that the power of 1 by n. N is for how many elements are there in the array. So 1 by n is 1 by 3. This is how you can calculate the harmonic mean. Mike. So I have shared the code on my screen. I have taken the three sum variables. Sum variable first is for finding the average of the all the elements of an array. The second sum 2 is equals to 0, that is for finding the geometric mean. And the third variable sum 1 is equals to 1, that is for finding the harmonic mean of all the elements. So what I have done is, after entering after reading the input values from the user, I'm going to first find the summation of all the values. Then to find the geometric mean, the formula to find the geometric mean is a of I into, sorry, a of 1 into a of 2. So array index will start from 0. So it will be the first position of a of 0. into a of 2, a of 3, a of 4 raised to 1 by n. So this raised to 1 by n, that is the power. And before, we were using the power functions where we were passing the variable and we were doing raised to 2. So for this, we are going to give those the whole whole multiplication ele- um, sorry, the multiplication of all the elements raised to 1 by n, so the power of 1 by n. So I have to find the geometric mean. I have done the same. I have taken the power function, given the this thing, the multiplication of all the elements stored in the variable sum1, and given the power of 1 by n. Then to find the harmonic mean is sum plus 1 divided by each and every element. So 1 by a of 0, 1 by a of 1. So I'm writing what I'm speaking. Pay attention over here. A of 0, 1 by a of 0 plus 1 by a of 1 plus 1 by a of 2. Same till a of n. So what will be the length of an array till n? We'll be doing 1 by a of n. That will be stored in the sum 2, and then n into power sum 2 raised to minus 1. So the power of the sum 2 is given minus 1, and multiplied with the n to find out the harmonic mean. N is the total number of elements in the array. Executing it, I'm doing it for the 5 variables. At first position, entering 12, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 15. So my average is 6, geometric mean is 4.04, and harmonic mean is 2.521. Any doubts? Any doubts till now? So the program is about to replace the character in the given string. So what I have done is I have taken the string, then as I have done in the before program, that I'm finding the word from a given string, and over here I'm doing the count plus plus to find the occurrence, how many times it occurred. For the replace, what I need to do is I need to find the word, and then I need to assign or replace that word by the other character. Replace that character with the other character. So what I have done is s of I is not equal to null. If the string is not null, then this will be checked out. That if I'm getting the s of I is equals to my character, then replace s of I with the other character entered. And then I'm printing the modified string. So entering the string as student, then a character to be replaced. I'm replacing U with S. So the modified string is STSDENT. Any doubts? Anyone? Moving on to next. Next is write a program to delete the character from a given string. So same in this also, we need to first find out the character, and then you need to delete that character. You need to make that character as null. Turn off your mic. Okay, so to delete a character, the entered string is student. Then you need to delete any of the character, and you need to write which character you need to delete. Then the loop will go till the string length. Then once you will find out the character, then it will make, if it will find that character you want to delete, it will make that character as null. Executing it. So the entered string is student. I want to delete the character U, and U is deleted. So my nav Now my string is std ent. What will happen when I will get my character? It will replace the next characters from there at the place of u. Means if u is deleted, then what will happen? In the place of u, d will come. In the place of d, e will come. In the place of e, n will come, and t. So once the your you find your character, from that character you will be replacing each and every character in place of that. And then at the end you will make that character as null. Moving on to the next. Next is write a program to reverse a string. So what they said in the program is, if I'm writing the string as student, then I want the reverse. T N E T, sorry, E D U T. So I should get this. The total reverse, this is the reverse. So I want the this as an output. If my input is student, then this should be the output. The reverse of the string, I need to find it out. It is very simple in the string. As in the string we are having the function to find out the reverse of the string reverse. The function name is string reverse. This is the function name to find out the string reverse. So to use any of the string function, I need to include the header file, that is string.h. In string.h header file, all these string related functions will be stored. So I have taken over here the character array, the string. Then I took the string from the user. I read the string as an user input. Then I have applied the string reverse function, and I have again put s is a function to print the string. So executing the program, entering the string student. Let's check whether it gives me the perfect output or not. Yes. ENEDUTS. So that is the reverse of the students. To the next, write a program to convert a string into an uppercase. Just a minute, students. Okay, students, sorry for the interruption. So the next program is about finding the uppercase of a string. So what does it say is that if I'm entering the string student, I would get the output in the uppercase. Whatever string I have entered, that should be whatever string I have entered, that should be converted to in the uppercase in my output. For this also we are having a string function. That is to convert a string into uppercase. So the string function is strupr. That is a string function for converting any string into the uppercase. So this is the string function I have used to convert a string into an uppercase. Entering the string student, and the output is the uppercase, the string converted into the uppercase. So the next program is to define a function to add the first n natural numbers, first n integers numbers. So first of all, what is a function and how it is declared? Do anyone has an idea that what is a function? Function is a procedure or a task that is to be performed step by step. It is a single task combined in some steps. So for declaring a function, the syntax for declaring a function is you can write void or the data type, then function name, in the brackets arguments or the variable. In this you will write the steps to be performed. This is the way you can define a function. And to call a function, you need to call your function in the main function. This integer main we are writing, this is our main function. In this you need to call your function. Function y with the function name and the curly bracket and the brackets, and you need to give the arguments over there. Arguments or the variable to be used in this arguments and the variable you are passing here will be used in this function for the calculation. So is my screen visible to all? So over here I have declared a function that this is my function that add number having an integer variable to be passed in it. This is my argument of an integer type. Now in the main, I'm declaring an integer n, and I'm calling the function. But the called function is declared over here. Data type, function name, add number is my function name, and an argument to be passed inside the function. This n will be used over here for the calculation. Whichever variable you are passing over here will be used in this steps. So sum will store the summation of all the integer numbers. Then enter the number. How many integers you want to ask? It is first n integer. So I'm taking the first 10 integer numbers. So that 10 will be my n. It will be passed over here. Then my loop will work, iterate till the 10 number less than or equal to 10 as I equals to 1. If I'm using I equals to 0, then I should be less than n. And I plus plus. Then summation of each the value, and at the end I have print the sum. Sum is my output variable. Executing the program. So I'm taking the first n integers, first 10 integer numbers. So first 10 integer number will be 1 to 10, right? So the summation of all the 10 integers is 55. Any doubts, anyone? We are keeping this session till now. You can all of you give your attendance in the chat box. Those who have given the attendance can leave the session. Thank you.